battle rap worldwide. We in the building, YouTube building, you know what I'm saying? And we don't just represent the battle rap world, we represent the battle rap universe from London town, London city. What's up with your puny purse? So we've seen JAZ come out, big rant on female battle rap, which I think it was time that we all had a conversation, not just about female battle rap, but male battle rap in general, all battle rap, you know, which I think JAZ, she doesn't just represent battle rap, she represents rap, you know, she's a good rapper still. Like in general, she's got the basics locked down, she's got the breath control, she's got the bars, she's got the attitude, New York, you know what I'm saying? Capital, rap capital, the world, you know what I'm saying? There's not much that you can tell JAZ. JAZ has been on the battle rap stages from she was very young, and she's seen a lot of people come up, and then she's probably been nurtured into the game by a few coaches, management, whatever, and they've slowly, you know, put her up into the game where she's sort of like now gonna say she's a regular battle rapper. Let's see who's in the building. Like, you know, a week, not a week to week, but JAZ wasn't really like she was moving like a loaded block, sort of like, you know, one battle a year sort of thing, sticky, to now she can fuck with like, you know, um 4 battles a year, you know, maybe something like that, 4 to 5 battles a year she can, but she hasn't been still. Yeah, we see her rant where she's like, yo, I'm carrying female battle rap, yo, I'm carrying female battle rap, there's no one else, there's no one else. When, you know, for one, she's a part of a crew. She didn't shout out none of her crew. She didn't shout out Official. She didn't shout out KCJ, you feel me? Which I was a bit shocked at that. For one, she didn't give her homegirls no props throughout this whole thing. She's sitting there with Geechee Gotti. You know, she moved to LA. She don't really feel like she's like, you know, like a part of this New York thing again, like that. Like she's more like, you know, in like, you know, coast to coast by a coastal or whatever. Like she's just not New York like that, even though she really wants to rep that out there. And they want to see that, you know. It's like when I go to Jamaica and I try to talk Jamaican, they don't want that. They want me to come with the raw English. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm not even trying to bust no American lingo on you. Like, you know, there's a few words, few catchy words we gotta stick to sometimes. But in general, you don't want to hear me with the UK talk and the UK lingo still. So I'm gonna try and keep it that way for, you know, as much as I can. But yeah, JAZ saying that she's the only one pushing, because if you go to the Twitter, you'll see that she's not wrong in where there's no other females really pushing this woe eating apart from Miss Hustle, you know, like Coffee Brown, you feel me? There's just like literally a handful, you know. And I think it's only a handful that think they can win the award, you feel me? Because they haven't had the battles to even be in contention. Like you need to have 3 battles, and a lot of the females ain't even had 3 battles. Um, Female battle I'm gonna say that I have for performance of the year so far is Vixen. You know, Vixen's performance against New Jersey Twerk to me was different level. I haven't seen Miss Hustle hit that level. I haven't seen JAZ hit that level where it was like, fuck it. She done a Geechee Gotti. She really like played around in the face off to the point you thought, oh, she's not taking it seriously. But then when she got in that ring with Twerk, it was totally different. Like, Vixen just went all out assassin for real. And you know, man didn't even have a strapped in for it, you know what I'm saying? Because she was busting straps in that fucking face off and off straps already. So, you know, she reverse psychology that, and that's what you gotta do sometimes. A bit like what um, Surf did to New Jersey Twerk. You can outsmart New Jersey Twerk, you know, because he's not as quick as up there. You feel me? So well done to Dixon for that. I don't think she gave, talking about JAZ, she gave any other females credit apart from, you know, probably the ones that, what's going on here? We're getting people coming in. What's up, yo? there's no sound? Nah, you're lying, man. I'm not on mute, man. Go on, Oliver Biggs. Big up, man. Why is this fucking light shining in my head? Hold up, guys. I need to turn this light off. I don't know why this fucking light. Why is this light come on my phone, man? This never happened. It's a feature on YouTube or something. I got this light shining, the green screen up. It's pretty fly though, but I don't want this fucking light shining in my face, so I gotta literally hold my hand over the button. Now yo, can y'all hear me? So yeah, sorry about the screen. I don't know what's going on, guys. To tell you the truth, I don't know what's going on. All sorts of crazy shit. Like, I don't. The screen's going all crazy. But yeah, man. Let me know you can hear me. Hit the likes. Can't see any likes being hit, so I don't know if you can hear me. Hit the likes. Hit the likes. Yeah, hit the likes. Yeah, hit the likes. So yeah, Jazz not giving no credit to none of the other, like they're not helping me push. You got a crew, Jazz, like you're supposed to have a crew, so, you know, it's not about just you as well, even though you're trying to be Cody. Um, Surely you've got officials vote, surely you've got Casey's vote. You can try and get Casey and an official up a bit higher in the rankings, if they're in the rankings, because as you said, female battle rap, people think it's dying. You feel me? People think battle rap's dying in general. So if the males is dying, the females is definitely dying, and it's just due to the coverage. You see the WOTY being delayed by a month, but that's so your bread can go up. I think I saw you guys at around 3K, you know what I'm saying? So if you can get up to like you know, near 5K by the time, you never know, you know what I mean? 5K for the winner. That's more in your bag, you feel me? That's like half a 10G, so it's probably going to be just a bit more than what Miss Hustle. I think Miss Hustle got about 5K last time out. You know what I'm saying? Current champion, and she's going for 2 times. She wants that again, and obviously she's got my vote all the time, no matter what Jazz does. I'm sorry, Jazz, but my hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've got a great relationship, so there's no one else I can give my vote to that doesn't, even though I would say certain um, categories and things, like I've given Vixen my performance of the year already. I don't think no one's beaten that performance. I don't think no female can beat that performance this year, to tell you the truth. Jazz, I haven't really seen her too much. Miss Hustle's been active. Miss Hitman, I'm just literally watching her with Real Deal. And Jazz, what she don't realize is a lot of people, and she knows, like, a lot of her battles were on the app. So when she was really going like hard, like when she battled Gaius, and a lot of people, the one with Geechee Gotti, those sort of ones there, just before she battled Tay-Rock, like Jazz was really, Jazz was patterning, like, Jazz's rounds were longer than nearly everyone else's, and you can tell she put in that pain, which is great, you know what I'm saying? She was like, okay, the female murder mook, to me, like, she was on that sort of level. Like, she was like, okay. but I'm not saying she was above every female, but she was technically the top for a while. And she made the other step up to coffee, eventually got the World E, and then Official got the World E. No, my bad. Vixen got the World E, and then Miss Hustle got the World E. So you can see like it was like 4 different World E's that showed you that, you know, no one was really dominating female battle rap. Yeah, nobody was dominating. It was like everyone was finding their feet, kind of finding their top. Um, was getting into their peak of their powers, all around the same time. You know, like year after year. Like Coffee came out. Um, was it 2022? And that was just like, you know, she'd done like 4 or 5 years hard grind. You know what I'm saying? Literally grinding that coffee, no pun intended. But yeah, she didn't just jump into big battles. Coffee was grinding in the lower leagues, and then she worked her way up slowly. Geechee Gotti on the side supporting Geechee, and then she's getting her bag like through, you know, battling T-Top, and you know, she started battling more males, you know what I mean? And she got the battle with JAZ in the end, you know what I'm saying? Battle with Miss Hustle was a bit crazy, you know, didn't even finish. That battle needs to be rematched before she faces JAZ. You know, that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are calling for JAZ and Miss Hustle, which I'm thinking, no, you know what I'm saying? Let Miss Hustle and Coffee battle first before JAZ and Miss Hustle rematch. Yeah, so we can clearly know who the best out of those two. Yeah, because I think that this is not being biased or anything, but I think that Coffee was winning that battle versus Miss Hustle until the battle got stopped. But